Tried this a little earlier and I rage quit out of the game. It was bad. It was really bad. So hopefully it took a little nap. Hopefully I'm in a little bit better place. I should be. Anyway, let's see. Still trying to get my. So I was in a battle earlier, and with the. I can't even remember the name of it. Akatsuki. I make that distinction because there's the Akazuki, but it's not the Akazuki. It's the Akatsuki, Japanese destroyer. And I guess I ended up winning that game, even though I died pretty early. So that counted. So I'm still trying to get the tier 7 for um, trying to get a tier 7 win for the Bureau wins for today. So let's do it.
Time to play, lovelies. There you are, lovely enemies. Prepare to suffer. I see an enemy battleship. Let's sink it already. Torpedoes to port. Handle it. Torpedoes to port, honey. Okay, I've got the target's position. Yeah, I'll handle it. I can't do this without intelligence data. Teammate, I need support. I'm not doing this solo. Yeah, I'll handle it. happening? See, that's how come I cannot do it. Okay, I got the target position. Fabulous. There's a hole. Now we're totally flooded. I've taken care of it. Nope, not happening. Main turret wrecked. This is a disaster. Everyone, I need cover fire. Like, now? Teammates, I need support. I'm not doing this solo. Teammates need fire support. Capture that area, everyone.
So I was sitting and talking to myself for a while. Zap, I don't know if you heard me about like I'm going to I'll probably fish a little bit later. Let's see. We got some groups here. DPGD, Bubs, all that stuff. I despise this map. This is Two Brothers is like the map that I just do not like. Am I gonna have some backup? Let's see. I don't have a cruiser with me, so wouldn't it be badass if the guns on the black were the double turrets, right? Like 10 guns. Pa 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 pa. The double turrets like the Atlanta, that kind of thing is. What's my detection? 5.5? Okay. That's not the best, but it's acceptable, I suppose. Oh, I forgot the torpedo, because where the torpedo launcher is, I guess you can see it right in the middle between the smokestacks. Because it's right between the smokestacks like that, the angles on the torpedoes are just absolutely horrific.
Enemy force sighted on the horizon.
Put some right up in there. And put a few over here. Maybe. Let's go sea mines. I mean, I don't know what the enemy's doing. They're trying to go right up the middle. Looks like our team's trying to go right up the middle too. Battle in the middle. That would be fun to torpedo the heck out of, for sure. Watch my twist and track, make sure I'm not sailing into something on accident.
Get back. No. Stop it.
Doesn't look like it. Looks like anybody's over here.
Nice work.
Oh, their DD's gone. Huh. That makes it easy. Their DD went right up the middle. I just have to remember my detection is 5.5. Well, looks like they're all gathered on the outside edge.
set. Critical engine damage. Sorry, sir. Enemy aircraft carrier destroyed. Team has taken the lead.
Well, there's that win. Three games later. Yeah, unfortunately, he got wiped out before the torps even got to him. Way before the torps got to him. Motorose, sea mines go. Well, that was fun. That was, the black. I mean, it's a good ship. I do want to get the torp reload down. I mean, the motorized sea mines, but they hit pretty hard. They're such long distance that I like that. I mean, I think I have better torp hits. Like, just because they're so slow and nobody expects them, and you know, that's the whole thing. Like with the when I was torpedoing the the carrier, like by the time that I got visual, I was definitely in torp range. So I fired the torps and then I quickly turned around to get out of torp range so that it wasn't, so that the carrier pilot wasn't like alarmed and started hitting the gas trying to get out of there. Because that's what usually happens when I get within torp range. Uh, they've been spotted for so long that they kind of know they have time to get their planes out and search for me, and then they're like, oh no, there's a destroyer like right here next to me. That's I know that because I sometimes play carriers. So I played the Picardy earlier, man. I think I'm just being too aggressive today to play the Picardy because both times I like sailed into like 5 battleships. It's like people see the Picardy now and they know the tactics for the Picardy, and so they all try and I don't know. I'm probably overthinking it to be honest. So yeah, The only thing that I have left is for missions is legendary for premium supplies. I have 4 to win in legendary, so I guess I better get busy with that because, well, knowing legendary, it might take a while to get 4 wins. So, you know, and then by the time that, like I need to take a break from legendary, I'll probably play some other stuff and then have to come back. So my 2 best commanders in legendary are Z52 and Vampire, but I enjoy playing the Vampire. I mean, the Z52 in Alaska. I enjoy playing the Vampire though. So let's play the Vampire. Might as well. ZF6 yesterday. Okay. None below 700k credit. Wow. And even got a 1. So I'm trying to get my 1 million credit game. The best game that I had was in the Ostergotland, and I think I got 800,000 credits. So yeah. Yeah, the ZF6 is it, oh, if it's a GXP ship, I'll take a look at it. ZF6 is that? Yeah, I'll have to look at it. I've been thinking about the T61. With a tier 5, because I have a coupon. Of course, that doesn't work for GXP. I'll take a look at it in the store when I finish up here. ZF6. Or ZF6, I guess, as some people would call it. Okay, we have 2 DDs. Where's the other DD? Over there. So I'm going to come out to the right to help these guys out. To D. Let me put a few torps back here because they'll probably come towards the back. Just in case somebody's coming back there, might as well send some torps down that torp lane.
All stations requesting fire on the designated target.
This Vampire 2, any ship, it seems like some ships just feel so slow, even though they're not that slow. The Vampire 2 is kind of one of them. Elbing's kind of one of them too. I mean, it does like 36 knots, 36, 37 knots, I think. But it just feels so slow. Elbing, I know it's because it's like a big. Oh, come on, dude. Now you're gonna slow down in front of me. You're gonna cut me off, and then you're gonna slow me down. Come on, dude. I mean, come on. I understand you can't move and stuff like that, but then just slow down in front of me when I'm trying to get around you. I'm trying to help you. I'm trying to help the team. Alright. Oh, I see where we're going to put some torps when we reload. I didn't even, oh, shit. Yeah, that hurt. Oh, son of a gun. I should have thought about that. Oh, yeah. Yep. Oh, the Shima. Forgot about the Shima. Yeah, that was not fun. Dumb. Yeah, what in the world was that guy? I do eat a lot of torps. I've said it before and I'll say it again. I am the worst at dodging torps. It's probably because I'm just too aggressive. But I do eat a ton of torps. Like sometimes, like I think they're going one way, and like I'm like, okay. When I see them coming, I'm like, okay, do I turn in now, or do I keep going to turn around it and get my butt out of the way? Yeah. Sometimes if I turn in now and then like that things like coming towards me, it's I have a hard time calculating all that. I do eat a lot of torps. CF6. Dun, dun, dun. Germany. CF6. Tier 7. Okay. So yeah, when I hit 750, I will. I've actually looked at the CF6 before. I love the description. Shock and awe incarnate. CF6 is back. Her solid AA suite, main battery reload booster. Very neat ballistics. Make her a great all-rounder. So I guess on the reload booster, where's the reload booster? So it lasts 15 seconds. Normally you have a 4-second reload boost. What does the reload booster? Like I'm just not a huge fan of like the reload booster consumables, but I guess they really do help. So it gives you 50 seconds. So you got a 2-second reload while that reload. So you can get off like 7. Wow, that's actually kind of powerful. That's almost like Foxfire for the Gdansk, right? uh, so is this basically a straight up gunboat, or do you? Yeah, I mean the torpedo range is not. I mean 8 kilometers is. I mean that's okay. How's the concealment? Concealment's pretty decent, I guess. Stock. What's the overview say? Rapid reload, barrage, powerful AA. What's the AA say? 53. That's not really that powerful. Let's see what's the range on them. So the long range, 5.2 kilometers. Yeah, the AA is pretty crap. I don't know why it says the AA is good, but they're all double digits, and even the long stuff at 5.2 is not very long. I mean, and it's like 12 damage per second. Yeah, that's so yeah, I wouldn't do it. I mean, I guess you could build an AA. I am allergic to the hydro. You know, I should have sonar. Yeah, when you get into obvious lanes, that's I need to start doing that. That's smart. That's the smart thing to do. Sonar when I get into obvious lanes. I'm always thinking, well, I want to save my sonar and like do the smoke sonar, but I get, well, first of all, I shouldn't do that with the. I kind of forget when I get into legendary. I'm always think I'm in. I always think I have German sonar. You know, like I the Vampire 2 sonar is not very long. I think it's 4.4. Yeah. Let's play Z52. That's a little better. Maybe I can avoid some torps this time. I do eat a ton of torps, though. She duels with AP very well against DDs. You don't get a lot of overpins with AP on the CF6. I'd be, I mean, that's the thing with the Elbing is the Elbing's nice. It's just not a good dueler against. It doesn't duel well against uh, DDs. First of all, because like it can get hit really easily, and it's so slow. It's not very nimble. But see, yeah, I've been loading with Germans. I've been loading AP primarily, and because their AP just does so much better. And basically, what I've been doing is if they're broadside to me, I really watch. Well, I mean, I really watch anyway to watch for overpins, but and then I'll switch over to HE. All right, let's get a plan of attack here. This side is toxic. I'm gonna go in here. Yeah, that side is C is. I mean, we'll get into C, but C is crazy, crazy. I tell you. What's my right? 10.5. Unsinkable Sam's meowing at me. located. They're probably going to hit the bottom part of B, if I guess. Right behind that rock where I can't really hit them, so if we get contested, we're going to beat feet. Got I'm going to put some torps that way.
on fire!
I need intelligence data. I need support.
Problem solved, sir.
We've been spotted.
Our victory is in sight.
Enemy cruiser detected.
Battle ends in 5 minutes.
Torpedoes to port.
We've been spotted.
Torpedoes to port. to port. Pull below the waterline. We're flooding quickly. Problem solved, sir. The ship is on fire.
Oh, yeah. Oh, sorry. I was talking to my wife a little bit earlier. Yeah, that Des Moines and those two DDs, top notch. That Shima DD was, he knew how to stay. I mean, heck, he had 2 or 3 kills, and Des Moines had 2 kills. Des Moines sitting behind that rock the whole time, couldn't be spotted. Nobody spotted him. Oh, I mean, he got spotted a couple times, but like, yeah, he knew what he was doing. Like, sitting in the right place, the right time, like moving back and forth just to, using the rock for cover. That's experience. One day I'll get there, hopefully. Hmm. Yeah, same map. So the team on the, so I said, hey, usually the team on top works, and that wasn't the case. Well, I don't know. They still may lose, but that Shima and that Des Moines are pretty tough competitors. But that's all that was left on their side, and I think we were pretty close to having max points as long as they can stay.
Prepare for general quarters.
Where do I want to go? I think I'm going to go to this far rock. I have enough reach that I can shoot from there. And that'll give me some coverage down. I think that far rock is good. Yeah, that's a good rock. Wait, no, this rock. That rock is tiny. This cruiser is the best with those floaty shells. Yeah, yeah. They stay behind a rock and just fire over it and not get spotted. See if I can imitate some of that with the Alaska here. Of course, where are our DGs at? One of our DGs hasn't even moved yet. The other one just started moving. And we have the Sumner and Shima. We have the Holland and Yugamo. I'm not that familiar with the Yugamo. Is that Japanese? Yugamo? Sounds Japanese. Like Yudashi, that kind of thing. I'm assuming it's Japanese. If so, is it a torpedo boat? I assume. I think I've seen it before, but Yamato.
Enemy cruiser detected.
What's the Yamato doing? Come on. Oh no, I gotta turn this way. Get my guns out. Come on. Well, that was kind of a steal, but I'll take it. There's a Yugamo. We're gonna hit the mountain, it looks like. Maybe one or two will get over there. Oh, he stopped. Alright. Let's move in a little bit. Somebody's got him really spotted.
Pull back to safer position.
Is he gonna start going backwards? Yes. Saw the smoke start coming out of the smokestack. And I saw the stern had some white water next to it, so I was like, yeah, he's going backwards. Alright, let's move up. Torpedo, okay. Kagura line, okay, perfect. Oh, that's right. I think I remember. It's tech tree, I think, right? Maybe not. I don't know. I just don't see it very often in matches, or haven't. We just lost a DD. That's usually not a good sign. There's a bunch of torps.
Incoming torpedoes, direct front.
I'm not going to chase those guys all the way down. I'm going to cut back in. I mean, those guys are just kiting.
Fire support requested.
Those guys can chase those guys all the way down the map into the corner. I'm going to go help out that battleship B and A if I can. And I do have radar and sonar, so I am going to cut up. I don't want to go down the torpedo alley. Let's see, I have radar 9, so it's just under my detection. So if we get detected, we'll go forward a little bit and then we'll radar up.
Enemy battleship has been sighted.
Borgogon. I don't know how you say it. Oh, I am spotted. I am spotted, so first of all, I want to... I don't know why I just changed ammo right when I radar. But he's out of my radar. There he is. Where is he? Almost. Right there he is.
Enemy destroyer spotted.
There's another one. Oh, the Ugamo. Alright, sonar up.
Hydroacoustic search system engaged.
I'm going to angle down. I'm not taking on those DDs by myself. It's a death wish.
Acknowledged. Orders will be executed.
And let me switch. Let me turn because he probably spotted me to launch torpedoes. Oh, and there you are, Montana. Oh, I don't want to be broadside to Montana. That's not a good thing. This could have been a bad decision. All of a sudden, I thought we were kind of winning, but no, we're not. There are the torpedoes.
Hostile torpedoes dead ahead.
And I'm going to end up eating one of these. Like I always do. I eat a lot of effing torpedoes.
Taking on water rapidly.
Fuck. 6 boats and 4 squares. I need to start looking at 4 squares, 6 boats. Yeah, that's bad.
Battle concludes in 5 minutes.
I should have kept going with the group. Alright. You know what? I'm tired of Legendary for a little while. I don't know. How many wins did we get out of that? I mean, I died so early that, heck, I don't even know. 2 so far. Not that we helped that much, but hey, do our best. Yeah, I'm gonna play something else for cool off from Legendary for a while. Legendary is kind of tier 6 maybe. I was gonna go down to tier 3, but I don't know. Not right now. Let's play the Flint. I feel like maybe lighting some ships on fire. Yep. No crossfires, right flank flown. You're right. I mean, everybody was marching down, chasing the, trying to chase down the ships that were just sitting there kiting. And all you're going to do is everybody gets in a line and there's no crossfires. You're absolutely right about that. That's my goal, is to start thinking a lot more strategically. Like, I might start taking some, I'm sure there's copies of these maps online, and just start like studying the little nooks and crannies. And depending on what ship I am in, mess around with those. Debating on like hanging around this rock, but I think I'm going to come and like play around behind this rock over here. Of course, this rock will probably give me insight into C and B, and I'll be less blocked by this big mountain here. So yeah, I'll try and do that. And I guess you stay a little bit, like, a little ways behind the rock so you can kind of use it more for cover and then get over it. So I see a lot of people like hugging the rock, but I don't know that that's the right way to do it. Yeah, yeah. I mean, sometimes I see that like when one flank, when one flank just really outdoes the other, but typically they turn back in and they don't chase all the way down to the bottom of the map. Could be that that's the nature of, that map, the estuary, um, or I don't know.
Many thanks. We've been detected.
Got detected already over there? Jeez. So that means the DD's probably going that way.
Detected.
Munchen.
Smoke generator activated. Enemy battleship has been sighted. Concentrate fire on the enemy vessel. Smoke screen deployed.
Where is he? I was shooting up by his name tag, so that's not going to hit anything.
Incoming torpedoes, direct front. Hydroacoustic surge system engaged.
Yikes, yikes, yikes. Ouch. Oh, I forget I have no heals. Ah, waited too long to abandon that.
Reporting a strategic target's location. Good work.
I get unspotted and then I get spotted again. Yeah, I did turn AA off. when I was in the smoke. I just don't like to. 'Cause if you have it on, they can spot you in the smoke, I think. I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
Reporting enemy target position.
We need to take some of these caps. They really can't. With no spotted ship comes from wonky angles. If they're getting dropped, they're either guesstimating or following your shells. I mean, I've seen ships inside smoke when they were shooting at me, but maybe they shot their main guns out of the thing, not the AA guns. That's probably what it was, if I had to guess. Benson. Torpedoes. Okay. Spot it.
The enemy team is in the lead.
Ouch. Fucking A.
Fire detected.
I just saw him up here.
Issue resolved, Captain.
That hurt. I'm gonna smoke up.
Smoke generator activated.
That's gonna hurt too. Fuck, he just hit me like hard. What the hell was that? Who the hell is that? Lexington. How does Lexington hit so hard? Jeez. Like he took half my damn health. Well, of course I don't have any sort of armor. It's not a good day. I don't know. I've just been playing like shit. I mean, I play like shit every day. Excuse my language. You know what? Maybe I just need to play sit back and shoot. Of course, Dookie Orc and guns. Oh, let's play Tiger 59. That always gets my spirits up. I love the Tiger 59. Back far enough to lob, but not far enough to get yeeted. That's some good advice. What is up with estuary today? It's the third or fourth time I've had estuary. A lot more zoomed in version with the left side of estuary instead of the right side. And two Bensons against each other. A Saipan, which that ship is pretty toxic. Saipan. I have decent AA in this thing. It's not good AA.
But
It's
you
decent.
may call me the Shredder.
I don't even know where to go in this ship. Let me see where everybody's going. Let me just see where people are going, where I can support. Because this is definitely not a frontline ship at all. Let's see if I can come to this backside over here. Or not to the backside, but just kind of back over here.
All stations, protect that target.
Much obliged. Affirmative.
Oh, I bet he wants some smoke right there. But that's what he wants. Let me get in here and get some smoke up.
Here they come.
8.5 on the radar.
We have been spotted. Will call. Reporting the target position. Smoke generator started. Smoke screen set. Fire alarm. Fire alarm. Enemy cruiser detected. Enemy battleships. Refuse. Smoke generator started. Smoke screen set. Reporting the target position. Fire support now. Be patient. Help is on the way. All forces request. Reporting the enemy aircraft carrier detected. Reporting the target position. The last of me. This is only the beginning. The enemy team has taken the lead.
Show that island is fun. I knew I was gonna hit the island. I thought maybe one shell would go over or something like that. I was just, doing what I could. I didn't want to come from around the corner because then I'd be broadside and yeah. I still like playing that ship. I don't care. I don't know. I don't know what it is. I like playing that ship a lot. It hits a lot. Smoke is nice. Um, I think one of the things that I like about playing the Pan-Euro cruisers that have no smoke is the fact that they don't have smoke, and I think it makes me play a little bit more conservatively and stay alive longer. Most likely, I do need to get the GJ Americar. Oh, I'm working on skilling the Akatsuki, oh, and the Shiratsuyu. Damn it, what am I doing? I'll just play. I wanted to look and see how many points I had. I know it's like 60,000 points or whatever to get the next ship in the line. We'll get there eventually. I think the fact that the ship just shoots so fast, and now that now that they buffed it, it hits. I mean, it doesn't hit hard. It hits hard for the guns. You know, it's hard for the guns. Let's see what the situation is here. Somers, Vaquelin, and Fletcher. the idea of any of those three, quite frankly. Split Summer CE. So I have a friend who also plays DD, and I learned a lot about the ships, not just because he was like, "Oh yeah, the ship has this or the ship has that." He would see ships in the list, and he'd be like, "Somers, that's a great boat. Fletcher, that's a great boat." Anytime he said that was a great boat, it's it's a gunboat because he loves gunboats. Loves gunboats. So anytime he was like, "Yeah, that's a great boat," I knew to watch out for it because gunboat, here you come. um, I see people out here. Got a 10-kilometer range, which means yeah, right there. So yeah, we're good. Shoot. We got some pretty wide angles here. So we got somebody like riding. There they are. No, that's not them. Somebody's over here. Just so these guys know what the heck's going on. Like right in between those. Can't really mark that. I'm gonna turn away. I'm gonna get some torpedoes down that direction now. You just sitting there, bud? You are. Now you're moving? You're moving? Oh, you're moving. Okay. I think you're gonna cut in a little bit. We'll see. I think there's somebody in front of that rock, though. There's somebody hidden out here. It's not the Bismarck. Somebody with really good detection. Oh, you might just turn right into those. Nice. Oh, there he is. There he was there. Oh, it looks like he's angled away, so not sure that he's going to come through.
が優勢です。さすがは指揮官です。エンジンブースト始動。揺れたら朝潮に抱きついてください。
I was hoping for a dev strike. One more torpedo, and he probably would have been dev struck. We have one more TT out here. Looks like he was last up at sea. Let's see what's happening here. York, Massachusetts, and Iowa. York is coming this way. Massachusetts is headed that way. And Iowa is staying still. Alright, on my way to Atlantico. I do like the paint job on the Atlantico. Whoops. Split man. Got some guns. Oh, Iowa is steaming towards us. We need to watch out, boy, because he'll chew you up. Whoa, here comes the Iowa. He's the destroyer eater. I mean, at one point in my life, I thought I should be the next Weird Al. Oh, all my torpedoes missed the mass. Massachusetts. Vanguard. Vanguard probably has no idea that I'm here. Oh, that was a TD that detected me. Damn, Fletcher. I gotta get the hell out of here. I just dropped my torpedoes. That's not good. Again, hyper focus on getting the torpedo picks on that other ship and failed to see that I've been detected by the Fletcher. Which way are you going, Fletch? You're going this way. I think. Anyway. Yep. I'm spotted. Oh, I had you going the wrong way. Hold on. Dead strike. Can't wait for the Pan American lines to come there. I don't know much about the Pan American lines. Like, know a lot of people know a lot about these ships because they play the computer version, the PC version. But 9 torps that time. That match, that's not too bad. Yeah. I missed the cruiser. Which cruiser? I didn't know. I knew the cruiser was there. The what you call it? I shot some torps at him. Yeah, hyperfixation is bad. Yeah, I need to stop that, especially lining up the torps. I just miss torps so much. I guess I just need to go faster. I haven't played the Jervis in a while. It's actually, when I played it again, it's not a bad boat. It's kind of good all around, I guess. Guns are 5.5-second reload. Torpedoes, 104-second reload, 8 kilometers, like 15,000 damage. It's not bad. I'm not gonna play it. Let's play slow. Light you on fire. Let's do fire. Fire, fire, fire. Do we want guns reverse or do we want AP shell damage +8? I'm probably gonna be shooting a lot of HE. What does this take away? Speed? I'm gonna switch crisscross. So I have HE buffs. So yeah. I've heard the Tuka York is a pretty good HE spammer. Well, kind of HE spammer for a battleship, Yeah, hyperfixation, yeah. That might be the title of my next video is like hyperfixated on getting sunk. Hyperfixated all the way to Davy Jones' locker. Okay. Yukikaze. Lightning. Jervis. Z-23. Riga. Vladivostok. Vanguard. Kaga. Kaga would be bad news for us because this boat has absolutely no freaking AA. Pretty much. I mean, it's not as bad as like, was it the Arkansas, I think, which was one of the first premiums that I got. Like when I think it was like a free premium from PlayStation or something like that, and I ended up. That's the only premium that I've ever sold off, because like everybody knew that it had no AA, and I mean you just got focused and you couldn't do nothing about it. You couldn't even it just had no AA. It was like having your AA turned off. It was horrible. I mean the ship itself wasn't bad except for that, but like I couldn't even like make it to like the right position. I would just get like AA'd to death, or I mean torpedoed and everything else. Let's see, how are we? We got the Riga over here. Valley. The IKS Vortus? Who the heck is that? Oh, it's somebody with a camo. I mean, it sounds like it. Well, actually, maybe this AA is not so bad. Look at that, I've already shot down 9. It's a Kaga, so it's not like shooting them down matters all that much. Alright, let's use this next rock. There we go. The Helena. Stay broadside, baby. Make sure we're not opening ourselves up to broadside over here.
Enemy battleship sighted. I'm sure you know what to do with it. Who's the bravest? We need intelligence.
Lightning, baby. Let's go. Lightning disappeared. Laddie. Chicago.
Enemy destroyers been unexpected, but the torpedoes are in front of you. Who is great? We're great. Our team is taking the lead. Torpedoes in front of you. Son, we have a hole. The hull is filling with water.
The lightning is.
Do not lower your guns. Victory is near. I'm proud of you, son. Great fight.
We gotta find the lightning, man. Well, I gotta get rid of this fucking Kaga. There's the lightning.
Wake up! Support the marked ship! Son, pay attention to the starboard side! There are torpedoes!
trying to look around and not be hyper fixated. Even though I really want to get that fucking Kaga. He's so far away now, though. Yeah. Nope. I wish it did. You know what? I wonder if it does. It does have freaking sonar. I don't know why I didn't have it loaded. I don't know why I didn't have it loaded. You know why? Because the last time I played this, I had no idea that you use sonar to, like, I was like, why would I have a battleship with sonar? There's no way that I'm gonna like spot a destroyer. Yeah, I didn't realize that yeah, the sonar is used to dodge the torpedoes. So thanks for pointing that out because here I checked everything with the commander. I forgot to check the optional loadout. Yeah. So yeah, I had secondaries put on. I don't know why. I just didn't at the time. I didn't realize that like sonar was as good as it is. Way better than secondaries, quite frankly. I mean, secondaries are nice if you have really good secondaries and they can take out some DDs, but I mean they can do some pretty tough damage to Ds. I remember the first time that I was a DD and I started getting hit by secondaries. I was like, how in the hell is this ship keep shooting at me like this? Like he wasn't hitting a lot, but he was hitting a lot. And there were a ton of, because he had some commander that had he had a commander that had where you have the secondaries and all the guns have tracers on them. So like I'm watching all these tracers. It was a Bismarck. I remember it was a Bismarck, and all these traces are coming off of this thing, and I'm like, how in the hell is that gun like? Is he hacked something or something? Like how is he shooting so much? And sure enough, like I was looking into it, and I was like, oh, it's the secondaries. Like I didn't know what the secondaries really were. So the Heinrich is one that I need to play because, well, pretty soon I'm gonna have to get the Zeton in order to, and I don't want to spend 202 global, 202,000 global to get the Zeton for the Schlieffen. Got to, so I set this thing up as I know the Heinrich is on the line that's supposed to be like it's a battle cruiser line. Uh-oh, what's going on with the social? Friend request. Sure. Um, yeah, it's supposed to be on the. I guess it's a battle cruiser line, which I guess is good with secondaries. So yeah, I just set it up as a secondary build. Even though I have like the commander that does, it's named after it, the Azurlane Prince Heinrich. But she's got like her main thing. It's kind of weird because her main thing is like it nerfs the secondaries. The Heinrich's Hunch Punch. It gives you range, it gives you grouping, and then it nerfs your secondaries. Your range by 10% and your reload time by 10%. So it's kind of like it's more like she's like a accuracy type commander, I guess. Damage control party. Risk of catching fire goes up. So, I mean, so yeah, it's almost like it's a accuracy type build. So I'm kind of confused, like why would you have maybe there's an Azure Lane Prince Heinrich ship that she's supposed to be on that's not the normal Prince Heinrich. Because the Prince Heinrich definitely seems like he would use. This is Auto Silex, which I think is, yeah, Auto Silex. So here's the build that I have set up. Gun range by 15%, shell damage by 4%, causing fire by 2%, and then, of course, the properly meticulous. I mean, I guess I could go for repair party charges plus 2, but I do like to have this properly meticulous. And then, of course, Franz von Hipper. If I had, what's her name, Huarna or Harina. I don't know what her name is. The Japanese girl that a lot of these builds have, but I don't have her. So let's play Heinrich. Haruna, that's the name. Haruna. Prince Heinrich, commander, is better on the early couple and the Frederick premium. Okay. She's also not bad on the Bismarck line. Nice. Okay. Yeah. If I see Haruna for sale again, I will definitely pick her up. She's a commander that I want. She was actually for sale before, like, I realized, like, I hadn't. That's about the time that I started getting into like premiums and stuff. Was when there was the Azure Lane with Haruna and stuff that came out, and then a couple weeks later there was the new, or I think it was a week later. You only had the old ones for like a week or so. Maybe it was a little longer than that. And that's when I was like, who in the heck is this? Because I saw the DD commander Asashio, and I had just gotten the Asashio, and I was like, all right, well let me try this Azure Lane commander. I was like, ooh, it's kind of cool. Let's feed over to the left. I'm gonna flip on armor piercing because you always see kind of cruisers and stuff broadside while during the beginning parts of the game when they first get spotted. Everybody's trying to go to where they want to go, including me. I'm broadside right now. To the spawns. Look at me going broadside again. That's okay. I'm actually turning in now to kind of start angling in. Monaghan and Skane. Or Monaghan, whatever. Monaghan. Vincent Fubuki. Okay. Fubu. Did we get tiered down? I guess we got tiered down. Yeah. Wait. Yeah, Heinrich is tier 6. Okay. So there's that to 5-4 for ship detection. I haven't spotted anything out here. What's the... Well, all the ships go towards A and B, something? Both the destroyers went to A, it looks like. Probably why we don't have anything here. So let's start angling in. All these guys are out of range. What's my range? 13. Huh. That's what you get for a...
Give me intelligence data. I've got moves to make.
brawler build.
I
Who's
need
with
your
us?
support, my friend.
Andre Doria. Belfast. Let Andre Doria go by. Going out the outside edge, Victoria. If you spot something over there, I'll come. But for right now, I'm gonna angle back in a little bit. Christopher Colombo. What's my 9-3 secondaries? Okay.
The enemy team's in the lead.
And torpedoes go out to 6. Okay. I guess there is nobody on this side. I guess they all abandoned C. And here we were taking it super careful going in. Not that that's a bad thing. Oh, we're getting wiped. Jeez. Look at us. We're getting our ass handed to us. Basically, all the people that are over here on my side are the only ones left. Which kind of sucks because if we're not careful, we'll get overrun. Dang. Who has all the kills? The Mysore. Colorado's dead. Renown has one. Fubuki has one. Jeez. I mean, I haven't even seen anybody shoot. There it is. I thought that he was behind the rock. Let's get our secondaries on now. Come on. Secondaries, come on. There we go.
Destroyer in sight. Ready to give them a show.
Ouch.
Hydroacoustic search on. Nothing can hide from us. Problem fixed, my friend.
I don't give a crap. I'm about to lose anyway.
We've got a leak below. This ship's about to become a private tool.
Oh, that must be the Mysore. Yep. Oh, well, we got some XP. Actually, let's play Who Do You. I like playing legendary and losing a lot of money. Just kidding. Not that, I mean, if you do end up losing a lot of money. To be honest, I kind of don't see the point of charging people so much money for, like, you know, whatever. But I mean, why not let your best players play in Legendary and not charge them? Well, I mean, I guess that's the point, is to try and keep the other players not playing Legendary if they can't make back the money. But still, I don't know. I mean, these are the funnest ships to play, and you know, that kind of thing. So I think we'll kind of do this like last time and kind of hang around in here somewhere. That's not my favorite. My favorite is along this line. This line isn't so bad. Of course. Why do we have... Somebody has on PlayStation only. Oh, lovely. So we got a Shima, they got a Gdansk, so that's not good for us. Gdansk is pretty OP. They really need to nerf that Foxfire. I mean, I have. I mean, I would love to use it. I don't have any ships right now that have. Actually, I know I'm gonna stay close. Oh, should I back? I guess I'll back this. Who is that? Yamato. Okay. Okay, Yamato, I'll back you up coming in here into the thing. I'll toss him some HE in case that Gdansk is over here. I mean, my detection's down to 9.6, so I mean that's...
Enemy force detected.
Conqueror.
All forces provide cover for that
There we are.
target.
I need intelligence data. We've been spotted.
6, that's not bad. Go on, Yamato, with your bad self. Colbert. Fucker, we spotted again. Wait, okay. For fuck's sake. Damn, that dude was fucking eating us up. The hell was that ship called? Colbert. Alright, you can have A. Getting the F out of here, because Yamato's about to get eaten up. No, I don't want to be spotted again. At least we got their Gdansk.
I need support. Support the Allied target. All stations, reporting the position of a strategic target. Attention, reporting the target position.
Go.
The ship is on fire. Enemy cruiser detected. Problem solved. Enemy cruiser destroyed.
Oh, we got the Prussian out here. Fuck. got 1 out of 8. Damn. Oh well. I mean, we did what we could. Did what we could there. Where's your comments? Oh man. A little loud. Wish they would. Yeah, I wish they would. Well, I don't know. PC PC players. They probably will if I heard that it was coming to Steam, right? So you don't aim properly, therefore you don't get max damage. Against Battleship, you need HEs, but they're only effective if you set their ship on fire or do that. You have to hit the area between the exhaust pipes. Aiming at lower part of hull would never give you that. Oh, okay. Thanks for the tips. Thanks for that info. I appreciate that. Like, I've only been playing this game. You have to aim at the right edge of the upper deck. Okay. Thanks for that tip. Like, I've been playing the game for about 6 months now. So, like, I think I started playing like October, November this year or last year. So, yeah, like 6 months. And I've slowly been learning a little bit more, slower. Like, I should have aimed higher. I was still trying to get citadels against the I don't know, Colbert, whatever that ship was called. That dude, he was pretty decent, Like he was just, geez, he was unrelenting. That ship is. It's not as bad as some ships. Like, oh, what is that one ship? Every single time he hit me, it set me on fire. Every single time. I think it's the Japanese cruiser. Oh man, every single time. Oh, yeah. That's the one. That's how I remember it by singing the song. Do you know that hitting Citadel would take 50% or more of enemies' HPs? Yeah, I do know that. Do you know what Citadel is? Yes, I do know what Citadel is. Yeah. So I have, yeah, that part I do know. Yeah, that's why I was aiming lower when I was trying against the Colbert or whatever. So there's a Citadel on this ship, and obviously it's above the waterline, so it's got a pretty big Citadel, which is why I try not to go broadside. On this ship, it's nice because it does have the what is that called? The turtleback armor. So it protects some, but not. It's not going to protect direct broadside from big ships. And then, of course, I know what the overmatch is as well. So yeah, not even close. What? Oh, I think it was angled, and I was just bouncing off, right? Because I should have been. I don't know. I mean, this has the icebreaker hull, which is nice, but I think it's still overmatched by Yamamoto. I don't. So I don't know the calculations yet. I know what is it? 6. You divide the millimeters by 6 or something like that, and that's how much armor it can overmatch. I think they have actually have a thing up that I just saw on the Codex thing. Let's look at that. So wait, hang on. Let's go back to the Gudenlu. That was a good ship to look at. So for its bow armor, go to armor, fore and aft, bottom, not bottom, thwartship. Let's see if I'm doing this right. So tell me if I'm not. Bottom, so I guess that's 40 millimeters. And then the citadel bottom is 40 millimeters. But so 40 millimeters armor for it to pen. And I may not be able to do this in my head, but I don't have to because they have codex here that I've noticed. Armor, viewer, and modules. Whoops. Dun, dun, dun. Oh, that's armor viewer. Maybe it's in gameplay. I think it is. Overmatch and ricochet. Yeah. So they have the graph here. So 40 millimeters. I guess it's not overmatched as long as he hit the belt there. Because what is the Yamamoto? 457 or something like that. So overmatch potential is 31 millimeters. 460 would be 32. What's the Yama? Now I don't know. See, I don't know all the ship's diameters of guns, but yeah, Colbert, there's less 30 millimeter plating. So she auto mounts everything smaller than 16 inches. Wow. Look at your ship. Do you see the red line of the hull, which sits right where the water line? Yeah. Okay, let's see. The red line of the hull right at the water line. Yep, I see it. So this is a citadel, is it not? Right here? So like the orange part that's above the water line? In that area below the red line is hitting a citadel. Oh, okay. So right here below the red line. Sweet. Yeah, that's the like belt, right? So, or what I hear people calling the belt. Nice. Okay. Let's play vampire so I can practice. Vampire kind of lobs them in, so vampire kind of lobs them in. Oh no, take off armor layer. Oh, okay, as soon as I get back there, I'll look at it again. Sorry. Let's see. Oh, we got to Gdansk, Foxfire, and I am not going into B. That's a death trap. Shima can go into B. Shima would have a great time with all his torpedo lanes. I'm going to go towards C and I'll let my team know where I'm going. I'm actually going to go to the outside of C here. I think that's better for spotting.
Action stations.
The nice part about destroyers, or one of the things that I like about destroyers, is there's no citadel to get hit. Of course, I mean, your entire ship's basically a citadel, but at least, you know, you have some tools. Dun, dun, dun. I don't think anybody's coming through this yet, but oh, I forgot we could do 2x tube here. Send a couple down there, just in case. What's my 12? I forget we have a 12 kilometer range on these. And I'm going to send these off as quickly as possible, the rest of these, so that I can start reloading. Send it that way. Schlieffen. Nobody's coming up the middle, I don't think, yet. There's the DD. Thank you for plane spotting for us. And I'm going to switch that back. Oops.
Support that target.
Let them know DD's getting ready to come in here. He's going to have some backup. There we are. We're spotted. And we got this Z-52.
Enemy cruiser detected.
Critical engine damage.
Shit, Island got in my way.
Problem solved, sir.
towards him so I can spot him too.
Engine boost activated.
There you are. Come on. Oh, come on. Turn, boat, turn. Come on, boat. Come on, boat. Oh, jeez. Stuff hurts. It hurts, don't you know? There he is.
Problem solved, sir.
Come on, team.
Critical engine damage.
Am I overpinning? I hope I'm not. Yep.
The ship is on fire. Main turret critically damaged.
Yeah, that wasn't fun. This Citadel's armor layout in the area. Ever hitting the Citadel isn't that easy due to dispersion. Yeah, an armor belt. You penetrate it from distance, 10 kilometers less. There's Citadel on all types of ships, different armor. Very effective against light armor. Okay. Sweet. That's why I tend to get a lot more Citadels in those Russian ships that shoot straight. Like the AP. Alright. I am done with Legendary for a little while. Let's go back to... Let's go to Tier 3. Boom, boom, boom. G101. Switch my commander, Von Spee. I know he's lower level, but detectability is everything in a thing, but I think that I'm gonna go with 5 because I don't want to take the HP hit. Let's see, what does that do to my HP? 11,000 instead of 10,000. Gives me 1,000 more HP. And let's make sure all my other settings are good. Yeah, we're good. Von Spee. I don't know that he's actually helping. I guess our torpedo's a little bit faster. Torpedo reload is probably a little bit. I don't know. Did I have the reload? 38.2. That's pretty quick reload. Sorry, I meant to look at Von Spee again. Oh, I don't have the reload on. Oh no, it is 9% faster. Okay. If you take a battleship, you have to aim with enough lead to hit that center section. Same time, you have to aim perfectly, slightly below or the right area where the water meets the hull. Yeah, I've noticed that. And yeah, I've noticed that right where the water meets the hull. Yeah, it's got the forward torpedoes and the side torpedoes. Let's see, what do we have for turbine? Turbine, that's Italian? Italian or French, one of the two. And Hill. Hill's a little scary. I'm not going in, I'm gonna stick outside. Because B is a death trap. Oh, you're already spotted. Lovely. How is... Wait, that destroyer said we've been spotted.
Enemy force sighted on the horizon.
Like, what's his detection if he's already spotted? Basically, almost in his... He must have hit that by accident, I'm sure. That's not... That can't be... It can't be right. Let's see, let's get some torpedoes. Move this direction. Just random torpedoes going out. Got the hill inside the circle. Good luck. Good luck, Mitsubi. Oh, there we go. Turbine's over here. Somebody get the turbine.
All stations requesting fire on the designated target.
Let's see, I can get him with a front torpedo. Let me slow down. Or I can shoot a front torpedo because I got that left. Go this way. Is any of our guys shooting him? Are we gonna hit the tire? No, he's too far. What's our range? 7. He's trying to angle into us.
Engine boost activated. Smoke generator started. Critical engine damage. Problem solved, sir. Smoke screen set. Engine boost deactivated. Critical engine damage. Problem solved, sir.
I missed him with the torpedoes too. Oh well. I wish I could have gotten some help from like all the ships that were around me. But, well, that I thought were around me. When playing destroyer, you have to use your smoking guns. H against battleships and destroyers. Yep. APs against cruisers. Firing guns do not launch the entire salvo. One turret at a time with 1 to 2 seconds. Oh, I was told the opposite, to fire the whole salvo at once. Okay. Between shots will allow you to keep the constant fire and adjust your aim as your target moves. That's a good idea. I don't know why I have a temporary camouflage on Mitsuki. I guess I must not have liked the ship. Got rid of the camouflage on it. See, I have permanent camouflage on Minakaze because I do like this ship. Of course, the 6-kilometer torpedoes are kind of eh. I thought they had more range on them. Of course, I get a 4.8. That's a Mitsuki. I know the torpedoes don't reload quite as fast. I mean, Minakaze's reload like 30-40 seconds. 64, not too bad though. Plus, I think the guns are a little better on Mitsuki, right? No, they're not. 2 guns. It's got 2 guns. Ouch. Yeah, it's straight up torpedo boat. Straight up torpedo boat. Which is why only 4.9 concealment. Oh no, that's because I took the camo off. Put the camo back on now. That looks okay. I guess I should make a permanent camo for this again. I mean, I guess that's okay. Torpedo boat, traverse speed up. The full salvo fire for front loading the damage. If you only have a small window of opportunity to take the shot, like they're getting it into cover or in a drive-by. Okay. Can you speak louder? I can barely hear you. Considering all 4 of my volume controls are at max. No, I can speak louder. I usually keep it away from my mouth, and I have the volume kind of turned down because I kind of grind my teeth, and sometimes you can hear it, so I turn the volume down. But yeah, I'll speak louder. It's fine. Hopefully that's better. I kind of speak softly too. It seems like I'm talking to myself, so thanks for pointing that out. I'll definitely speak louder. Execute the Sea Lord. Shanghai maneuver. Oh, much better thing. Don't know what the Sea Lord Shuns. I don't even know what that is. Never heard of it, but it looks cool. It looks like a cool name. Let's see. We have Farragut and Gepard Mahan. And we have 2 Mahans and then myself. Alright, let's see what this other Mahan is doing. I'm going to go... Want to go backside or do I want to go front side? Where is their guy going to go? He's probably going to go... If I were him, I'd probably sneak in this side to avoid getting shot. I mean, I could go like right here. Let's go cap it. We'll go right here in this little corner. Of course, he's going to know that's where we are, but maybe we'll back in since that other DD is coming our way as well.
敵艦を発見しました。注意してください。
Let's see. We'll pull in right here. Actually, I'm not going to back in. I was going to ram into the rocks and then back in, but I'll ram into the rocks over here and just sit.
どうしよう。戻って。
Nope. Or maybe not. I'll ram into the rocks here and kind of back and kind of turn around as I go. All right. Contested.
煙幕を黙々お願いします。
And he is be right over here.
お願いします。
There he is. Want to stay alive. Yeah, I don't want to get in a gunfight. Yeah, I was grinding my teeth there. Sorry if you heard that. When I get in the thick of it, sometimes I do that kind of stuff. Let's see. Somebody's over here. Fuso. See, where are the other two DDs? We see them on the mini-map. Oh, I see one there, and one was in B. Okay. Fuso. You're backing up, okay. See if we can get one on you. Range is 8, okay. You're going forward now. We're stopping. So I'm going to shoot some in front of you. I'm going to come out and go around. Because if he's the only guy over here, then... Well, I don't know. Is anybody else shooting at him? Yeah, they are. Okay. Oh, careful we don't get spotted. Let's hug this rock over here. Nice. Gotcha. Don't hit the rest. The maneuver which you execute by submerging your vessel after losing all of your HPs. I'm good at that maneuver. I'm so good at it. I'm going to have to remember that one. And that, my friends, is why you don't sail your battleship in a straight line when you know there's a destroyer near. I mean, obviously I was spotted. They knew that they lost their destroyer in there. Got a little depth strike. That's okay. I'll take it. I'm the only DD left on our side, on our team. And we have 2 DDs coming towards us, or coming towards that battleship there. Which is not good for the battleship. Which DDs are left? Farragut, Mahan. Okay. Farragut is a tough one. There's a Farragut. Damn. Well. That's when having 2 guns really just sucks. You can't really shoot your way out of it. Oh, he went for C. Oh man. Our guys are eating it. And they're going after the carrier. I mean, the carrier must be like, is the carrier tearing them a new one or what? Oh, Raiju, yeah. He is. Oh, man. Oh, right. There's New Mexico. Please stay. Oh, he's spotted. Yeah. Again with the hyperfixation. Yep. Sorry. I do that sometimes. A lot. I get involved in a fight. And well, you know what? I didn't even have a... Oh, I guess... No, I did have a camo on. I was the last freaking ship anyway, so... It's not like it freaking matters. It was the last one. I was going to die anyway. The whole team fucking... shit the bed. I'm going to try again. But yeah, it is a hyperfixation. I should have had the New Mexico there. I was a little surprised when it popped up there. Seen 1DD against 5 and he won. Yeah, eventually. I'd like to get there. Yeah. Eventually I'd like to get there. I'm not there yet. Obviously. I mean, very obviously. But, you know, again, B. B is bad place. Everybody goes in there and just, but it's not a good place for a torpedo boat for sure. Now the Podvoisky, maybe. I am going to launch some torpedoes down in there. Let's see, where do they normally go? Sorry. Let me plan this out. They normally come in here, they take this road, or they come in here and get behind that rock right here, which there's not really a good spot. We'll put a rack down here. Oh, the cruiser's going to go in. Cruiser has Death Wish. What's that? Königsberg. I'll put one down here. And immediately go backwards. There he is. Is that the John Way still? No, Cyclone. Omaha. The Cyclone's out towards us, so let's beefy. Oh no. John Way, okay, but the Cyclone is towards us. Omaha. Come on. There he is. It's not hyperfixate. He's turning in. Got the emerald. Shit. Ah. I'd rather sleep naked on sandpaper than play Mitsuki unless for a bureau. But I do that. I actually like Mitsuki too a little bit. It is taking the right position behind the rock. There you pop out. Launch torps on your target and get back into cover. Yep. For sure. I do like the Minakaze though. Minakaze's nice. Indefatigable. That's the way you have to say that. I was playing with John Fisher. I hadn't used him before. Still think for now, until I get him up, that this is Cunningham. I like Fisher better. Let's see. But oh yeah, this has some secondaries, doesn't it? Yeah, 4-7 on the secondaries. It's not really a secondary ship, but guess we'll keep it range. Doug, are you a DD main, or do you just play anything? What do you do? for the most part. Okay, sweet, sweet. Yeah, I mean, I guess I consider myself a DD main. I mean, that's what I enjoy playing mostly. And yeah, that's the commanders that I have skilled up the most are DDs. And I mean, I have the entire main branch of the German tech tree done. Now I'm working on the Japanese tech tree, destroyer tech tree, as well.
I'm itching for the combat to start.
I like. Do you like gunboats or torpedo boats? Are you a gunboat person or torpedo boat? What about you, Rusty? I never asked you. Are you like a DD main or a cruiser? Oh, I think you mentioned that you were like you play a lot of cruisers lately. Anything that can combat other destroyers. Gotcha. So you're not an Elbing fan. Elbing is probably my favorite ship in the game. I love the Elbing. Oh, I'm looking the wrong damn direction.
What are you waiting for? Concentrate.
Why I was looking there, I have no idea. Why I'm going all the way over here, I have no idea either. Taking myself out of the match, I guess. Pick up some speed. I am going to go the long way around the rock. The Koenig is down here. And the Congo. Oh, and I'm spotted.
Bird is sustaining damage.
Come on, keep going.
Enemy
Turn.
cruiser sighted. I'm sure you know what to do with it.
Oh, I didn't see his guns. His guns are...
Friend, we can't do it without you. The fire is burning up. Get ready.
God, this thing takes a long time to reload. How in the heck am I spotted all the way out? Or was I spotted all the way out here? Oh, there he is. Fushun. Come on, somebody shoot him. Nope. Okay. course, I took myself. Why are all my teammates all the way in the back? Yeah, this doesn't bode well for us. 20.
Son, enemy tin can has been detected. Enemy battleship sighted. I'm sure you know what to do with it.
Trying to get that last little bit of him. Ah. Come on, come on. Got him.
I'm proud of every single one of you. Son, pay attention to the port side. There are torpedoes.
Oh, the kamikaze. Oh, that's... I guess I didn't even check the ship list on my way in.
Whatever is necessary, I'm on the task. The enemy is close to victory. It's time to turn the fight around. Concentrate fire on the enemy warship.
Excuse me.
Enemy cruiser sighted. I'm sure you know what to do with it. Enemy cruiser turned to scrap. time to get rather serious. 5 minutes to the end of the fight. The fire is burning up. Get ready. Well done, son. Enemy cruiser destroyed. The fire is burning up. Get ready. Have you lost your marbles? Get back.
Yeah, I wanted to play the Argonaut because I'm working on getting the go case. I don't know, Gokase, however you want to call it. think this is probably going to be one of my last battles for the day, guys. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe if you enjoy the content. I hate to ask, but if I don't, I kind of say this every day, but if I don't, nobody will do it. But yeah, it's not a big deal. I do this because it's fun, not for. Obviously, I'm not like YouTube, whatever, partner or anything like that. Nor do I think I want to be anytime soon, unless things change. I just do this because it's fun. And to be honest, I like the interaction and getting feedback from people. I think it's pretty awesome. And I don't know what I'm doing out here right now. I'm just sailing. Without, I don't even know which way I'm facing. Alright. Why does it keep going backwards? It must be going backwards. shoot, I forgot I only have one rack. Wait, no, I do have another rack. It's just forward. Somebody please lend me some turret grease. I don't know why I was hyperfixated on that again. Gonna get me killed. Probably. I mean, I'm dying anyway. So. Ouch. Yep. I didn't see those shells coming. I would have turned earlier. They're coming again. It's about time. They're not going to get far enough. He's too far away. I don't know what was the... Oh, 12 and a half. Never mind. Front one might hit him. They're going slow as molasses, though. Probably have time to... I don't know. Tennessee's not very maneuverable. No, he'll get in front of it. Yeah, he's not gonna get hit. All right, guys. Have a great day. Let me see. Dude, you need to shoot any destroyer you see, even if you blow up. Stop launching a torpedo spread at them, like hitting a home run with a broom handle. True. Keep shooting. I'll keep that in mind. I will keep shooting next time. I will keep shooting next time. Thanks, guys. Have a great day.